know I got her. And she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say, even though I got plenty, if I'm down to my last penny, I still got her. Still got her. I still got her.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And we will not get a run back here to start. And it will come out to the 25. Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. He'll look to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there for Philly. And even 50 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. Swift is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it, and he gets it done.
Good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Charlie Jones now from his end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. Burrow will throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time. It's going to lead to 4th down.
He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Burrow on play action. Looking deep here for Chase. And this is caught at the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 68 yards. And the Bengals respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing. get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. 3rd and 2.
Make some good plays today.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this is incomplete, but a flag back at the line of scrimmage. And this could be a first down. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Mixon with a first down carry. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
11 mighty.
Now it's Burrow. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. A turnover to put him in great field position.
You make your defense mad. He got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down. Here's Burrow. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
On one, ready?
On the option left, it's Burrow. And he will take it on in from Bengals touchdown. Joe Burrow scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Bengals have taken the lead. McPherson now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
But there's Sam Hubbard that time in there to bring him to the ground. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. From the gun, it's Hurts. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first down, Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. On first and 10, it's Hurts. And this one's going to sail on him a bit, and it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Hurts. And, oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now they'll change things up. 2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
We don't see him miss too often. The ball could have slipped a little bit coming off his hand, and that's all it would take to send it high and out of bounds without a play.
Here's Hurts to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Bengals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they fell behind early, but since then, 2 touchdowns and a 14-7 lead.
Yeah, they found the end zone on their first 2 drives, and even more so after the defense gave up the first lead. With these last 2 drives, obviously they inspired their D because they shut them down the last time out. They hope to continue that string.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Once again, they run with Mixon. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for first. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here is 3rd down and 4. Now Burrow. He He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They go play action with Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And this one is incomplete.
Again, a good friend in football always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Here we go. 13 yards. And the Bengals first down.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's second down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. He was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space. Couldn't uncover at the end of the route. And that one winds up incomplete.
On third down, Burrow. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. And they go play action now. Burrow. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here we go, here we go.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with that timeout, it's going to be out of timeouts from here forward.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
McPherson's kick is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their...
He's got a man, complete. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Hurt sets up to throw it. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Bengals 17, Eagles 7.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
11, Thomas.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And they're going to speed things up here. Burrow looking to pass. And he's got his man on the out route. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to lead to a third.
It's not clear about the game there in second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Now it's Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And that will be incomplete. It falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They cannot afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. They'll set up a throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth, and the Bengals will get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so. But maybe because they handle, they might go for it again.
Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a third and long after that sack we just saw. He'll look to throw. That's taken in by Higgins. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of first. Fourth down, the ball stays put. They're going for it. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. On first and 10, it's Hurts. And he rifles one incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
On second down, Swift. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Hurts. Flushed out right. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
A 27-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. So kind of disappointing there. I mean, yes, they get the 3, but with starting field position like that, 3's not what you're banking on.
No, and you just have to wonder if you can afford to let chances like that continue to pass you by. You've got to find ways to get the ball to the end zone and put 6s on the scoreboard.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Joe Mixon. For a Cincinnati score. Joe Mixon, 79 yards. And the Bengals are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and a lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember,
they've got his man complete. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown. Here's Watkins. 75 yards. And the Eagles are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Elliott on for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 24-17. Touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll get a couple up to the 29. The offense on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6. Now it's Burrow. And it is caught. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. Down the right sideline. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins, 71 yards. And the Bengals use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
31, Eagles 17.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
and it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
And here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the 4th quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And he slings one that's incomplete.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A loss of 12 brings up 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Let's go, let's get that touch.
Throwing is Hurts. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Second down, here's Hurts. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. They'll look to throw here. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are going to get the football back at their own 17. The Bengals drive about to get going. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw there taken in by Smith. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Burrow's throw into the hands of Sample. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. On 3rd down, Mixon. And he's stopped up short of the 1st as they tackle him down at about the 36. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
11 MT.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Short throw to Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. That one looks like he'll throw here. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
63.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. This one's not over yet. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. Touchdown. Here's Elliott on to kick it away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 22.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Throwing now is Joe Burrow. That is intercepted. Picked up by Hassan Reddick. And he takes this one back in the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD. Elliott now to add the extra point. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. This crowd alive again. Some were headed for the exits, but a fourth quarter comeback has tied things up as the kick is away here. The return is Jones from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here's first and 10. Throwing, Burrow, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. So, of course, they declined that there. They knew they had the free play. They got great yardage out of it.
It's kind of like when we were at dinner last night. You saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top of it, right? You said they had the free play.
Yeah.
Right? Already had what you needed. Go ahead and get a little more on top. I like it.
And 2 big plays, one after the other. Now, all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
Here's first and goal. They'll give it to Mixon, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And they're going to get the timeout call. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. So all eyes now locked on Evan McPherson. He made his only attempt earlier. This for the win. And his kick is indeed good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So they tried to ice him there, but it's fair to say it did not have the intended effect.
And I've known kickers that take it as an affront. And there he says, you think you're going to rattle me? Think again.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory.